Why settle for less when you could maximize both safety and performance in the gym? Today, the spotlight shines on the RDX Weightlifting belt, a choice that promises not just to support, but to enhance your lifting experience. Diving into the world of weightlifting belts, the RDX stands out with its robust 6-inch width and high-resilience cow leather material. This belt isn't just about the looks, it's built to last. With double buckle closures, it ensures a fit that's both secure and customizable to your body's needs. And for those who take their powerlifting seriously, it's reassuring to know that this belt meets the stringent standards set by the International Powerlifting League and the United States Powerlifting Association. But how does it really hold up? Users often rave about the exceptional lumbar support it provides. The design's wide and thick padding compresses and supports the lower back, significantly reducing the risk of injuries, while boosting stability during heavy compound lifts like squats and deadlifts. Additionally, the high-density foam padding maximizes both comfort and support, making long training sessions more bearable. On the flip side, no product is without its drawbacks. The RDX belt's rigid leather and snug fit can be a bit of a double-edged sword, requiring a break-in period that might not appeal to everyone. Also, its width, while great for support, might restrict movement in exercises requiring more flexibility, such as overhead presses. Now, how does it stack up against its competitors? Take the Harbinger weightlifting belt, for instance. Both belts are praised for their quality and durability, but the Harbinger comes in at a narrower 4 inches. This makes it potentially more suited for activities where greater mobility is essential. Then there's the Titan weightlifting belt, a high-end option known for its superior support and robust construction. Crafted from even higher quality leather and designed to be stiffer, the Titan belt is tailored for those who prioritize top-tier equipment, regardless of price. In conclusion, the RDX weightlifting belt brings a lot to the table. It offers exceptional lumbar support, enhances power transfer during lifts, and boasts a construction that's built to endure rigorous use. While it may require a period of adjustment and might not suit every exercise due to its width, its competitive price and compliance with major powerlifting standards make it a worthwhile investment for both seasoned lifters and those new to the sport. Whether you're gearing up for competition or simply aiming to enhance your training, the RDX weightlifting belt is a contender that deserves consideration. Join us as we take a journey through the history of weightlifting belts, from their humble beginnings to the advanced equipment we see today. The concept of a weightlifting belt originated in the early 20th century, primarily fashioned from simple leather straps. These were used by pioneering strongmen and weightlifters who sought extra support during their heavy lifts. One historical figure, Eugene Sandow, known as the father of modern bodybuilding, was among the first to utilize a rudimentary belt in his training. He believed that such support could enhance performance and reduce the risk of injury. As the decades passed, the evolution of these belts mirrored advancements in sports science and materials technology. By the 1950s and 1960s, as weightlifting gained popularity as a competitive sport, belts became more sophisticated. They were designed with better ergonomics to provide specific lumbar support and were made from stronger, more durable materials. This period also saw the introduction of the buckle and clasp system, which allowed for adjustable tightness, a significant improvement over the earlier fixed-size belts. In the 1980s, with the rise of powerlifting, belts thickened and widened, evolving into the robust designs we are familiar with today. These modern belts often incorporate materials like nylon, Velcro, and even elements like memory foam for enhanced comfort and support. Today, the weightlifting belt is not just a piece of equipment, but a testament to the evolution of athletic performance enhancement. From simple leather straps to high-tech fitness gear, weightlifting belts have come a long way, supporting athletes in smashing records and pushing past their limits. As we continue to innovate, who knows what the next generation of weightlifting belts will look like? In this segment, we dive into the biomechanics and science that underline the effectiveness of training belts in weightlifting. Weightlifting belts are more than just a piece of gear. They play a crucial role in enhancing performance and safety during lifts. Let's break down how these belts help athletes. First, let's talk about intra-abdominal pressure. When lifting heavy weights, athletes breathe in deeply and hold their breath, a technique known as the Valsalva maneuver. This process increases intra-abdominal pressure, which in turn stabilizes the spine and reduces the load on the lower back. A weightlifting belt amplifies this effect by providing a wall against which the abdominal muscles can push, further increasing this pressure and stability. Dr. Emily Splekel, a podiatrist and human movement specialist, explains, "The belt provides a proprioceptive cue to the body, reminding the lifter to keep their abdomen tight and aligned during a lift. This not only helps in maintaining a good posture, but also maximizes the lifter's biomechanical advantage." Studies have also shown that using a weightlifting belt can improve muscle power and performance. A research study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that belts can increase power output and muscle activity of the lower body while reducing the risk of injury. The study suggests that the belt's ability to increase intra-abdominal pressure may reduce the compression on the intervertebral discs by as much as 50%. Moreover, weightlifting belts have been found to enhance lifting efficiency. By improving torso stability, the belt allows lifters to allocate more focus and energy on the lift, rather than on balancing the core. This can lead to better performance in terms of both strength and endurance. However, it's important to note that while belts provide significant benefits, they should be used correctly. Over-reliance on belts may lead to underdevelopment of core muscles, as pointed out by physical therapist Dr. John Sullivan. He advises belts should be used strategically, especially during maximal or submaximal lifts, to avoid potential dependency, which could hinder core strength development. In conclusion, the science behind training belts in weightlifting reveals a tool that, when used properly, not only enhances performance, but also plays a pivotal role in injury prevention. As the science evolves, so too will the designs and applications of these essential pieces of equipment. In this segment, we explore real-life testimonials and case studies from a range of weightlifters, from beginners to professional athletes, who have incorporated training belts into their routines. First, meet Sarah, a beginner weightlifter who started using the RDX weightlifting belt 6 months ago. Sarah shares, "Initially, I was skeptical about using a belt. I thought it might make me too reliant or even weaken my core. But after using the RDX belt, I felt a significant boost in my lifting confidence and stability. It helped me focus on proper form and gradually increase my weights." Next, we hear from Mike, an amateur competitive weightlifter who has been using weightlifting belts for over 5 years. Mike explains, "The RDX belt was a game changer for me. It provided the necessary support during heavy squats and deadlifts, which not only improved my performance, but also reduced my fear of injuries. The difference in my intra-abdominal pressure when using the belt is palpable, and it's something I can't imagine lifting without." We also have insights from Dr. Jane Foster, a sports scientist who conducted a study on the effects of training belts on performance. Dr. Foster states, "Our research involved athletes from various levels, and consistently, the use of a training belt showed improved lifting efficiency and reduced strain on the lower back. These findings are crucial for understanding how belts can be a valuable tool in a weightlifter's arsenal." Professional athlete and coach Tom also shares his long-term experience. "Over my 20 years in weightlifting, I've seen many athletes enhance their performance through the correct use of training belts. The RDX belt in particular stands out due to its ergonomic design and robust material, which align well with the demands of high-intensity training." Lastly, we look at a case study from a training camp where beginners were introduced to lifting belts. The camp reported a 30% improvement in the participants' lifting capacities and a noticeable reduction in post-training fatigue and discomfort when belts were used. Together, these testimonials and studies not only underscore the practical benefits of using weightlifting belts, but also highlight the personal journeys of lifters who have seen tangible improvements in their training outcomes. Whether you're just starting out or pushing the limits in professional arenas, a well-designed training belt can be a key component of your training toolkit,